Shut up. I know it's been a minute. Alright. School about to start back. Y'all know I work in education, so I'm just going to give y'all a few tips and pointers what you can do to make your child's year go a little smoother once it starts up. First and foremost, as I said, this is a brand new year. Your teacher has no idea who or what your child is or is not. So if your child ever comes home crying, "Mommy, the teacher don't like me," it's because your child did something to make him not like you. We don't just go around picking and saying, like, "I like this child, I don't like this child." Even if your child has had brothers or sisters, aunts, cousins, whoever come through, we still gonna give your child a fair chance. When your child starts to do stuff repeatedly over and over again, we learn to not care as much about your children, but that's your child's fault. Two, if you've been out turning up all summer and clubbing and doing whatever, but you ain't had a chance to buy your child those school supplies, don't send him to school asking like, "Can I borrow paper? Can I borrow pencil?" No, our job is to teach. Our job is not to be Walmart, Kmart, Lowe's, wherever, just because you decided you ain't want to buy no stuff for your kid. That's your responsibility. You do it. Along that same line, if you come to school for whatever reason, for a meeting, pick your child up, do whatever, and you got on $300 pocketbook and designer clothes and designer glasses and all this, but you send your child to school looking raggedy, you just sorry as a parent, because your child's a reflection on you. So if you looking fly, your child need to look fly. If you looking good, your child need to look good. If it's going to be just one of you, I suggest your child is the one that looks good, not you, because again, that just makes you look bad as a parent. Another thing that makes you look bad as a parent is if you get a phone call from a teacher, administrator, whoever, saying we need to discuss what's going on with your child, and we'd like to come in for a meeting or at least have a phone call conversation, take the first one or two. Because if you wait until you get the phone call saying little Jimmy is finna be suspended, and then you come to school, house robe on, curlers in your hair, cussing and fussing and making a fool of yourself, you have embarrassed your child, you have embarrassed you, and guess what? Your child is still going to be suspended. So again, do things that's going to be beneficial for your child, not just something that's going to make them look like, you ain't got no home training. Let's see. If your child has bringing home D's and F's, please don't be giving him no PlayStations and Xboxes and iPhone 17s. Your child's only job is to go to school, get good grades. When you do well on your job, you get bonuses. If your child is not doing well on his job, why is he getting bonuses? Drop him down, take TV out the room, take everything out the room until they get their grades up. But y'all ain't gonna do that, are you? Nope, because that's my baby and he got to have his stuff. Well, your baby gonna be with your stuff with D's and F's. Again, your fault. If your child isn't doing their homework or doing their work, getting bad grades, it's a pretty clear indication that your child also has not been doing what needs to be done in school. That usually correlates together. Bad grades, low work, no work, bad grades. See how that works? So please inform your child that if you haven't been doing your work all year long, don't come up to the teacher at the end of the semester, end of the year saying, "Can I please get some extra credit because I got a 17 average and I need to pass." You should have been doing your work the whole time. It's the end of the year. They got end of your tests, end of your grades, papers, all to do. We ain't got time to sit there and give your child extra work that he ain't going to do anyway because he ain't do the work he still didn't do when the school's going on. So again, there's a few things you need to worry about. Hygiene, that's always a touchy up subject. Just make sure your child comes to school clean, because I see this every year in every school I've ever worked at. You inevitably have some kids that either don't come to school bathed properly or don't come to school with clean clothes on. And this leads to them getting picked on, leads to bullying, that leads to fights, and that's just something that can be avoided. Every school I've ever worked in, there's been 3 or 4 teachers that'll bring care packages for kids, they'll wash kids' clothes, they'll do whatever they can to help their kids, but you might have to swallow your pride a little bit and let somebody know that you need some help. Because again, your pride is hurt, but your child is the one who end up getting suffering. So if you need it, just ask for it. I mean, trust me, teachers do it. I've done it several times. It's not a problem. We do it because we love our kids. So, let's see. What's another good one? That was pretty much it. Teachers, those just the ones popped out at me right now. Like I said, I got a lot of educated people on here, a lot of friends that's educators, teachers, former teachers, administrators, whatever. If something that I've left out or forgot to mention, go ahead and drop it down there. And again, this ain't pointing anybody out. This ain't talking about anybody. As I said, I don't know my students so far this year. I know the ones I had, but your kids coming in with a clean slate. So if something's going on, it's because of something your child did or something happened. So I'm not talking about anybody. If you feel like I'm talking about your child, notice I never said anybody's name. That means you feel like I'm talking about your child. That's, again, a reflection on you. So, again, like I said, any educators, teachers, administrators, past, present, or future, something you want me to know, something I forgot, let the peoples know. So, again, this was real easy. And see y'all at school when it start up. Peace.